Hello, it's Miss Mora again. I am here for Summer Detectives class for the Summer ACE program, and you should have a packet like this. It says Summer Detectives Part 1. And I just wanted to start with you by saying I hope you're having a great summer, and I hope you're enjoying your online classes and videos with everyone, all of the teachers that make an effort to be here for you. Detectives. What is a detective? Let's start off with that. Think about it. Use your brain, get it going. Detectives, people who investigate things, who look into things, who find things, okay? So we have a little paragraph or a few paragraphs about what is a detective. So the student, you're supposed to read through all of these. If you need some help, ask your parents, ask a sibling, ask someone at home. And you just kind of read through all of the words, and it tells you what a detective is. It is a person who solves mysteries. Usually a detective is a special type of police officer. Police detectives look for clues to try and find who committed a crime or to help others. Police officers catch criminals, okay? So you just kind of read through the paragraphs, a little short page. And then it has a question page, okay? It says detectives, and it says close read, all right? And for the third graders, this is really helpful for when you take your star. So it says read. What is a detective again? So we'll read through that again. You circle another name for a detective. So you're being a detective because you're looking for what? Another word that stands for detective, okay? So you're gonna circle that. You can do it any color you want. You may do it in a crayon. You may wanna use maybe a marker or a felt tip pen, colored pencil, anything works. Draw a box around what detectives look for, okay? So you're using a circle to find another word for detective and drawing a box around what detectives look for. Underline 3 things you should have to be a good detective, okay? That's your third task. Your fourth one says underline 3 things you should have to be a good detective. And number 5 says draw a squiggly cloud around what you need to have because it takes a long time to solve a crime. So you're going to use those, these little cues, a circle, a box, and underline, and then a squiggly cloud. You can use a different color for each one, or you can use the same one. It's up to you. All right? And if you were a detective, what kind of cases would you like to work on and why? Me, myself, I like to do I like to watch TV on A&E. I like to do the murder mysteries and try and figure things out before they tell me. So maybe you're the same, or maybe you'd like to figure out what things could go missing, burglaries. There are different detectives, many different areas that you could work on. So that's the second task. Here's something a lot of my students in the past like to watch on TV. It's called CSI. And it says, what is CSI? If you don't know what CSI means, it is a crime scene investigation. These are also special police officers or detectives that work for departments, okay? And CSI is a science known as forensics. Very interesting to me. I like to know what was going on in the body or what was going on in a crime scene before. I like to try and figure things out. I'm a puzzle person. I love word finds, and to me it's a word find but with items and people and just mysteries that I like to solve. So you can read over forensics and a witness, the definitions it tells you. And then here on this page is kind of fun. It says detective application. So this is for you to fill out. So in case you wanted to be a detective, so you put your name on the line here. And then it says, are you male or female? Are you a boy or are you a girl? You check off or put an X in the box. Here it says your age, so you'll write down how old you are. I want to be a detective because. Okay, so you want to describe why you're a detective or why you want to be one. If I was a detective, I would. So you'll look at that. And you'll write a long description. Make sure you use your capital letters, punctuation. Keep your practice up for STAR and for your regular classes, okay? This keeps you up to par for the summer. You know, our little brains don't like to work, or my big brain doesn't like to work in the summer, but it's good for us to keep up with that, okay? All right, so moving on to Introduction to Crime Scene Basics. And it goes down and describes different things. There's a crime in town. A super sleuth is needed. Someone who can scour through clues. What does scour mean? Scour is a different word. I'm going to highlight that word. Scour. Maybe a word you have not seen before. And it just means to go through things and find, okay? It says, examine evidence and crack the case. If you love forensic science, then this is the job for you. Before you can walk the walk of a crime scene, you must talk the talk. Let's take a look at some of the terms frequently used by forensic specialists. Okay, so you have crime scene vocabulary, types of evidence, and right here, everyone should know what this is because we all have them. No matter how old you are, you're a boy or a girl, does not matter. This is a fingerprint, and everyone has them. Fingerprints. We all have unique fingerprints. They identify who we are. All right. Here's a list of things that detectives can often use. And it gives you a list, and then it gives definitions. All right, so those are the first parts of the packet for Summer Detectives. That's part 1. So go ahead and complete those. I'd love to see if anybody filled them in. Tell your parents to take a picture to upload them to my webpage, to my YouTube channel, or if you want to email them to me, you may also do that. All right, have fun starting to be a detective.